Yo, I feel we close enough to speak candidly. Now how can this be? This earth is only violence, hate, and vanity. There is no humility, there's only arrogance, pride, and happenstance. Your people are in happy lands to be monetized on the catamaran. Yahuwah, I'm convinced everything here is the opposite. Is this the consequence why I exist? Up in this nonsense bliss, I'm bombed to bits, stuck in a state of constant astonishment. It's messier than soccer in Argentina on every continent. See you, I am passionate. Your name, they just tarnish it. I'm longing for its end, but wondering why you bother starting this. I see with only sharks in it. No one here dares to walk in it. They live in tissue veins, but no brains and no heart in it. Indifferent, disinterested, they're apathetic and insensitive. They're not who you intend to give this earth. They're disingenuine. They're traitors and agitators like the founders of this nation. But they're evil and their hatred's tearing it up at its foundation. So what they look like is remnant, diminished, of all oppressed people enduring all these conditions. But what they look like is people, they need you. They trusting in your name and know that there is no equal. But what they look like, they hurt, they thirsty, seeking righteousness, and they all are trustworthy. So what they look like, they won't be torn and hurled. They look like the opposite, unconformed toward this world. The upright of Yahuwah are those that's poor in Ruach. They not conforming to heeding the warning, weeping and mourning. The upright are meek, weak, lowly, but not asleep. They're afflicted in people who don't ever cease to seek. They hungry and they thirsting for righteousness, they hurting. They the least in the earth and still a compassionate person. Their mind is clean so they shall see their Elohim. They seek to make peace and not to strive and deceive. They're persecuted for these reproached, lied on and demeaned. But he makes the lame a remnant and gives the outcast esteem. He's saving the meek, broken, proclaim the release. They're not proud and hardy, they're captives to say the least. They breathe their next breath but don't love their life to death. They trusting in the name, they're people poor and oppressed. They aren't pretending, they're sincere in their intentions. Their path is hard, they are small, man, they are his remnant. So what they look like is remnant, diminished, of all oppressed people enduring all these conditions. But what they look like is people, they need